What's up, class? This is Absolute 5 here, and today we're going to add and subtract unlike fractions. So meaning their denominators are going to be different. I know we just did the LCD last time. So this one, adding or subtracting unlike fractions. Okay, so now let's write out each step. So first step is you have to find the LCD of the fractions. The second step, write each fraction as an equivalent fraction forgot to write, whose denominator is the LCD. 3, you add or subtract the like fractions. And number 4, you write the sum or difference in simplest form. Okay, so I know this is a lot to write, but this is where you have to take the least common denominator. That's the first step you do, and then you have to then make sure each of the denominators of that fraction becomes the LCD, and then you add and subtract the numerators, and then you reduce whatever you have left over. So let me just whip out a nice example for you guys. Let's get a nice example for you guys to use. All right, so let's say I gave you, and most of these problems will tell you what to do. They'll say add or subtract or whatever. All right, so when you're trying to find the least common denominator, remember, you're either writing out their multiples of the numbers or you find a number that both these two numbers can divide. In my last video, I showed you 2 ways how to do that. And you use whichever method you prefer. That's what I would suggest. So me, when I see this, I immediately see an LCD, a common denominator, least common denominator would be 15. Why is it 15? Because when you write out the multiples of each of these two, you get 5, 10, 15. But this one you get 15, 30, and 45. Immediately you know the LCD is going to be 15 here. Okay? So you rewrite the whole denominator as 15, and then remember, whatever you multiply in the denominator to get 15 here, you have to also do in the numerator. So 5 times 3 is 15, so then 2 times 3 is 6. 15 times 1 is 15, and then 4 times 1 is 4. I add these two, I get 10 over 15. Now we're in step 4. So we did step 1, then 2, and then 3, you add them, and then step 4, you have to now simplify. And I know 5 can go into both these two numbers, so I'm left with 2 over 3 as my final answer. Let's do one more with subtraction. I'll do it on this side. Let's say I have negative 1 over 5 plus 9 over 20. So again, in this case, the LCD is right in front of me because I know 5 can go into 20, and 20 can go into itself once, and 5 can go to 20 4 times. So let's do that. LCD 20. This is a 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 4 times negative 1, so it's negative 4 plus 9, because 9 times 1 is 9. Remember, when you do this, you keep the sign of the bigger number, and then you subtract the number. So 9 minus 4 is 5 over 20. And I get 1/4 because 5 can be reduced once, and 20 can be reduced 4 times, because I'm using 5. Because that's the number that can go into both these two numbers. And for kicks, I'll leave this problem on top here. For anyone who wants to do this for homework, go nuts. 5 over 7 minus 9 over 10. So I'll let you guys do that for homework, and leave the answer in the comments down below so people can see what that is. So that's the lesson for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Press the bell button for more content, and I would greatly appreciate that. And also, share this with everybody that you know who needs help in mathematics. I'm always available. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. So this has been Absolute 5. I'm Roger Palomino. Math is infinite because there are infinitely many possibilities. And remember, don't hate, calculate. Just calculate.